All right, I'm recording. What's good? This is Munyun Stories, Ryan with Munyun Stories again, with another video on just my Shopify page. Trying to just kind of give you the history of this store that you see on the screen. So this store I started back, I want to say November of 2025. I want to say it could have been October. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get the full, but in the last year I started this this Shopify store, and my goal is simple: get to $1,000 a day. That's not a challenge for the channel, nothing like that. That's my own personal what I want. I've been able so far to get $100 a day. I cracked right under $200 a day. I want to say a week ago. It was a $197.50. And so with that being said, when I seen that I was able to do $197 in revenue, I'm like, in a day, I was like, okay, well, yeah, I could do 1,000 because it's just scaling. It's just trying to figure out the dance, right? So the biggest problem that I'm having right now is payout. Now I do have my own, like I have another business, and I have another income outside of this store. So this store is not a, I don't have to pay bills for it. I don't have to, there's nothing, like the money that comes from this Shopify store goes right back into the Shopify. I have another business and I have another income that pays for my living, right? So because of that, I don't want to use that money for this store. I want the store to kind of survive on its own. Problem with that is payouts take a little while on Shopify. And so what ended up happening is when it's time for me to pay the ad bill, that payout may not have hit yet on my Shopify store, especially if it's like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That payout might not hit till Tuesday. So what I've done as of today, I set up some new ads today, and I dropped the budget all the way down because I was spending about 2 weeks ago. I was spending around $70 to $80 because sometimes Facebook fluctuates. It was set at $70. I had a testing budget at $20 a day, and when I seen that run fine for a week, giving me 2 times return on my money, I was like, cool, let's bump it to 70. And I added another campaign at $50. And I let that run. And it was getting sales. It was profitable. Majority of the days, I had a few days where it wasn't profitable, but I noticed that those days when it wasn't profitable was because the ad stopped because the bill needed to be paid. And then once the ads turn back on, it takes 2 to 3 days before it starts generate some type of consistency. So I was like, okay, let me bring the budget down. And I think right now the budget's only at $10, and I'm gonna just let it drip feed some money into the account to where I can afford to pay for a full week at, let's just say $100 a day, right? So that's about $700, $800 because Facebook. So I was thinking about letting it drip feed until I make about $800 in the account, and then I could just let it run at $100 a day, and slowly scale from there. I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not about to sit here and act like I have the strategy of what to do. I'm just figuring out as I go. I'm on Reddit heavy. Just looking at what other people are doing, but sometimes Reddit is a little weird because people they'll give you a lot of advice on Reddit but show no proof. It's kind of hard to tell who's really real on Reddit and who's just saying stuff that they think. And I'm the type of person, if you're thinking and I'm thinking, then I don't really care about your advice because I'm already thinking. I need you to know. So if I'm coming for advice, I need you to have experience on what you're talking about and show proof. And a lot of people have said a lot of stuff very proudly on those posts, but then when you DM them and you ask them, hey, can you show me some proof? Can you show me, like, you don't even have to, you don't have to, I don't even know company name, none of that. Just show me that you know what you talking about. You need to. I even pay if that's the case, right? Because I understand we're all spending money. We're all trying to grow money. And I understand this is a skill that isn't free. And so I'll even pay, but they can't even do that because they don't have the proof to show. And so for me, I do my own research. So I don't always know exactly what I'm doing. So when I say something on this channel, I don't want y'all to go and just go do it, because I might not know what I'm talking about. I might do this and make an updated video and be like, yeah, I messed up. And I don't want y'all to go out and do it and then y'all mess up and now y'all blaming me. I don't want no parts of that piece. So all I'm gonna do is tell you what I'm thinking about doing. So right now, I'm at $10 a day, and I want to let that run until I have a substantial, and it might not be $800 because I feel like the next bump from 10 should be 20. So that's about 140, 150. With the way Facebook's spending budgets nowadays, I probably need 200. So I'll probably let it sit to $10 a day until I have 200 in the account. And then from there, I'll bump it to $20 a day. And then I let it roll until 500 get in the account. And then, kind of build from there. That's what I'm thinking right now. I could wake up tomorrow and that whole thing change, right? But the whole point is to just show and document what I'm currently doing. So from video to video, I know you see like the statistics or whatever, like the numbers or whatever. That's what I've currently done. with just my test. I'm at the point now where I'm trying to scale, because I was like, my page, my product's selling. That thing hot, boy. So I'm really at this point just trying to scale it up, but I need money in the account. So I dropped that budget down just so I could just stack some money in the account so I could scale periodically over time. So yeah, with that being said, I'm just sharing some insight on it. We're gonna see how this goes for this week. And I'm still trying to post and make some videos on just kind of what's happening. So yeah, that being said, we're gonna wrap this up. This is Ryan with Munyun Stories. Please like, share, subscribe if you're new. And I'm just playing. I don't care about all that. If you want to subscribe. All right, peace.